Hey guys, Darren from AccessReel.com here with Eliza Taylor. How are you going?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, thanks for taking a few minutes out of your busy day to talk to us. How's the convention been so far for you?
It's been awesome. I've met so many lovely people and it's one of the most fun conventions I've done, I think.
Now, you did a previous Supanova convention.
Yes.
Yeah. So how's it been coming back to Australia and seeing all your fans from Neighbours days all the way to the 100?
It's quite funny actually because I never expect people to remember me from Neighbours, let alone the other shows that you did?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Sorry, Neighbours.
The show did go slightly downhill in the last 7 years.
God, I haven't watched it in at least 10 years, so I wouldn't have a clue.
I don't even know if it's on anymore. So
yeah, right, there you go. But yeah, it's been amazing, the amount of people who've been like, Janae, and I always forget that, that's a big part of Australian culture.
Has anyone cosplayed as Janae?
No, what would they wear, slapper on their shirt or something? I don't think
Still, I reckon that will happen one day, I guarantee it.
Yeah, well, maybe.
So obviously you finish up on Neighbours, it was your choice to leave, as I just heard from the previous interview, which was great. Thanks for prepping me.
Yeah.
And then a few years later, you managed to get the 100. What was the process like getting that? Because obviously, we've interviewed heaps of people that have done CW shows and NBC shows in the past, and sometimes it's quite speedy, and sometimes it's 15 audition self-tapes and.
Yeah, I mean, I was self-taping from Australia for a couple of years and sending stuff over to mostly try to get a representation in the States. And I got close to a couple of roles. The one film that I did audition for that the producers of The 100 saw, I'd done a year before they were casting The 100. But it happened very quickly for me because I basically was packing my bags to go back to Australia after failing. And they were like, hi, someone wants you for this show.
Yeah.
They're called Warner Brothers. I was like, okay. And then, I read the script. I went in for a meeting the next day, and then I was on a plane to Vancouver. Yeah.
Now I asked this, every Australian actor I've interviewed, I've always asked this question, who's gone on to do American work. What to you is the biggest difference from working on an Australian TV set to an American set? What do you see? I think
it's on a much larger scale, to be honest. The sets are bigger, the crew is bigger, there's so much more pressure, I guess, it was definitely a whole new world for me. And I'd been working in the industry for 15 years before doing this, so I kind of rocked up on set it's home, I get it, and then I was like, oh no, this is different. It's just it's just on a larger scale.
Yeah, the most response we ever get is the food. The food's so much better.
The food is good.
Yeah.
The food is good. It's dangerous though. I definitely have I've stacked on a few pounds since working in the States. That's all right.
Now, obviously, working on a show like The 100, it's physical. It's probably mentally hammering.
Yeah.
What do you when you have one of those high stress days? What do you do to unwind?
I watch sitcoms. After a long, hard day of killing people, I tend to chuck on Netflix and watch something like Friends.
No, definitely. I'm with you on that. And lastly, just to wrap up, because I know you've got to go take some photos. Obviously, with The 100, it's very young cast mainly. What's the atmosphere like on set working with everyone, even a few Aussies as well?
It's awesome. We're actually really lucky. I mean, I've worked on a few sets where not everyone gets along.
Yeah.
And it sounds like such a cliche, we're a family, but we really are. And I've made some of my best friends on this show. And also, with the younger cast, it's really nice to be able to be some form of mentor and guide them through it, because it is scary.
Yeah, weird. But thanks very much for talking to us.
No worries.
Enjoy the rest of the convention.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.